Attention gamers, I'm back with another video game recommendation for a video game to get remastered. There was a popular video game called Spider-Man the movie. It's made into a whole trilogy. This game was a very popular one. These games were very popular. And I think these games need to be remastered. In the first game, it's how Peter Parker ends up getting his powers after he got bit by a spider. He has to go through a series of levels. One of them is hunting his uncle's killer. And after he goes through a series of levels to stop the Green Goblin, his arch nemesis, the Green Goblin. And once you get to this one, when you go to a series of levels, you'll be able to go against the Green Goblin once and for all. Because after you find out that he kidnapped Mary Jane Watson, and Peter has to stop the Green Goblin at all costs. But as he defeats him, he snaps out of it to become back to Norman Osborn. But then, after he went against, it was an accident. After he jumped out of the way of the glider, Norman accidentally stabbed himself with his glider, and it killed him really quickly. Very sad. And then, that's how the game ended. In Spider-Man 2, the movie video game, in this game it's about when Peter Parker has to go against Dr. Otto Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus. This man was working on an experiment involving that he says he has the sun in the palm of his hand. But something happens. It started pulling in metal and other things, increasing gravity. And if Peter didn't stop him, things would become really, really dangerous. He went mad. And then he lost his powers. However, he lost his powers in that game, and he was forced to run around with nothing until later. Until he fights crime to get all the way up to fighting Dr. Otto Octavius. And Dr. Octavius, after he dies, when you fight him, he mistakenly drowns and dies. He ends up destroying his own device by drowning himself and his machine. And now, the next one is Spider-Man 3, the movie video game. What you have to do in this game, you find out what really happened, is that your uncle's killer is not Skullgang. Uncle Ben's killer was not the one from the wrestling match, was not Skullgang leader Spike. It was actually Flint Marko, aka the Sandman. What he has to do to go against him, Sandman told Peter Parker that he did hurt him, but it was an accident. And as you fight, you then have to go against the evil Venom, another enemy of Spider-Man. Very dangerous and evil. And you have to go through a series of crime and levels to go after in order to confront Venom and destroy him. And later, but you find out that he kidnaps Mary Jane too. And Sandman, Harry even finds out that he's an accident. The way his father died was an accident, and it wasn't Peter Parker's fault. But now that he knew the truth, he had to get out there and help Peter fight the Sandman and Venom. But as Venom is destroyed by using the sound to weaken him, and then as you vaporize him in a bomb, Harry dies at the end of the game, but it's pretty sad. But this game is a lot of fun. And I believe it needs to these games have to make a comeback to get remastered for this current generation. This game is very popular, and I recommend you talk about it with people in person, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram about it. And please remember to like and subscribe. Bye for now, until next time I recommend another video game to get remastered.